Good morning, everyone. Our protocols duly observed. I am representing my boss, the Vice President, who is unavoidably absent, and he's representing the President at UNGA in New York. So I'm profoundly grateful to NextYep for the honor of delivering this keynote address. For years, your organization has been a beacon of intellectual rigor and a vital partner in our national development discourse. This festival is a testament to our shared belief that the most complex challenges can be solved through data-driven insights, innovation, and a collective commitment to our nation's progress. Today, we gather under the banner of a single powerful mission: to forge a compact that leaves no Nigerian behind. The Poverty Exit Plan is not merely a policy, it is a moral imperative. It is the unwavering commitment of the 𝗓𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏 administration to permanently dismantle the structures of poverty and replace them with a future of shared prosperity. We recognize that true prosperity is not measured by GDP alone, but by the dignity and well-being of every citizen. We are all witnesses to the initial, painful, but necessary reforms that began our journey. The removal of petrol subsidies and the unification of the foreign exchange market were bold acts of economic surgery, essential to stabilize our nation and set it on a path of sustainable growth. While we acknowledge the short-term hardships, these decisive actions have created the fiscal space needed to reinvest in our people and critical infrastructure. The results, as early as they may be, speak for themselves. We are seeing a narrowing of our fiscal deficit, a significant increase in our net external reserves from a low base to over $23 billion by the end of 2024, and an improved tax-to-GDP ratio that strengthens our financial footing. Gross reserves stand at a remarkable $42 billion today. Our Poverty Exit Plan is multifaceted and relentless. It is built on three strategic pillars. The first pillar is about investing in critical infrastructure for a higher standard of living. We understand that a lack of connectivity and basic amenities is a poverty trap. The federal government is aggressively investing in our nation's arteries of commerce and connectivity. We are accelerating the completion of key road and rail projects that will connect our agricultural heartlands to our industrial centers, lowering the cost of goods and services. For example, the administration is advancing 13 major road projects, including the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, the Port Harcourt-Maiduguri Eastern Rail Line, which is a $3 billion project. By improving power generation and distribution, we're empowering small businesses and lifting entire communities out of energy poverty. These investments are not just about concrete and steel. They are about opening up new economic corridors and ensuring that every Nigerian has access to the fundamental resources needed to thrive. The second pillar is about driving financial and economic inclusion through targeted interventions. We are committed to putting money directly into the hands of our most vulnerable citizens. Our conditional cash transfer program, a cornerstone of our social protection strategy, has seen us disburse a total of 330 billion naira to over 8 million households, providing a crucial safety net for households across the country. This is part of a larger renewed effort to reach a target of 19.7 million households, while leveraging technology using the National Identification Number to ensure these transfers are transparent and reach the right people, thereby creating a permanent and verifiable social protection architecture. These cash transfers are complemented by the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, which has already disbursed over 80 billion naira for the benefit of more than 400,000 students, especially for the payment of tuition fees and upkeep allowances, easing financial barriers to education. Our mission is to ensure that no Nigerian is left behind, and these programs are the proof of our commitment. The third pillar is around encouraging value addition and mechanized agriculture. Our focus on agriculture and value addition is designed to turn our abundant farmlands into engines of wealth creation. We're encouraging mechanized agriculture and providing financing through initiatives like the National Agricultural Development Fund, with over $1 billion in investments. Our vision is to move beyond subsistence farming to encourage the value addition to cash crops and to empower our farmers to become agro-entrepreneurs. These efforts are already showing significant results. A report by the National Bureau of Statistics in the second quarter of 2025 showed that manufactured goods exports grew by an impressive 173% from the previous quarter. This indicates a positive tectonic shift as we move away from a reliance on raw materials and toward a more diversified, value-driven economy. The Central Bank of Nigeria's aggressive monetary policy has resulted in the stabilization of the naira, which has begun to appreciate. Inflation has fallen. This stability is bolstering investor confidence and has contributed to an improved sovereign rating from Moody's. Furthermore, the hard work of our non-oil export sectors is paying off. In the second quarter of 2025, Nigeria recorded an upswing in its external trade position as the country's trade surplus widened by 44% to over 10 trillion in the first half of 2025. This has boosted our external accounts and led to higher than usual balance of payment surpluses, showing a fundamental rebalancing of our economic foundation. The trajectory is clear. The economic indicators, higher GDP growth rates, higher foreign exchange reserves, a strengthening naira value, improved sovereign ratings, and a spike in both manufactured exports and trade surpluses all confirm that our reforms are yielding tangible results. We are laying the groundwork for a Nigeria where prosperity is not a promise, but a reality. I stand before you today not with the promise of overnight change, but with a prediction based on our resolve and our strategy. If we remain consistent in our application of these policies, our government is confident that we will see GDP growth continuing to soar, inequality reducing drastically, food and multidimensional poverty crashing, and inflation rates continuing to lower, potentially reaching single digits by 2026. Moreover, our overall infrastructure and economic focus could lift 40 to 50 million Nigerians from multidimensional poverty within a decade, freeing them to pursue their God-given potential. This is our compact. This is our promise. Let us continue to work together to build a Nigeria that is not just prosperous, but equitable and just. A nation that provides hope and opportunity for every citizen, regardless of their background. Thank you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.